What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the coaching channel. I am Coach Kevin, and today's coaching topic is going to be how much protein should I consume to build muscle? Now, if there is one macronutrient that has been penalized over the past few years, it has to be protein. And while it is an important factor in building muscle and losing fat, it isn't as important as one might think. Now, the thing that you have to understand, guys, is that the protein industry, the supplement industry, has created a lot of myths to improve their sales numbers. Protein means big money. And you don't have to consume 30 grams of protein each couple of hours to build muscle. You don't have to consume 300 grams of protein per day if you only weigh 160 pounds to preserve your muscle mass on the cut. Or to even build muscle mass. Guys, don't be fooled by the lies that are being created to steal your money. You only need 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight to build muscle optimally and to preserve your muscle mass on a cut. In pounds, that means 0.82 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That's it. More won't do anything specific to build muscle. It won't help you build more muscle. It won't speed up the process. It won't preserve more muscle mass on a cut. That is the threshold where more doesn't improve your results. And that is something that you guys have to take into account. There are some reasons why people might eat more protein than what is optimal. And that might be because it tends to be very satiating for people who are on the fat loss phase or who tend to easily overeat. And while it is true for myself that when I eat more protein-rich food than the recommended amount to build muscle optimally, I do tend to feel more full. However, if you are on a calorie-restricted diet, whether that's a muscle-building diet where you're going on a lean bulk, or that is a fat loss diet where you're just trying to preserve as much muscle mass as possible while shedding as much fat as you wish, as you want to. The most important variable is actually your training. Your training and your calorie surplus or your calorie deficit. Because it is the training that gives your body the stimulus to grow more muscle. And yes, when you consume the threshold that I've just mentioned, 0.8 grams of protein, 0.82 grams of protein per pound of body weight, yes, you will build muscle more optimally than somebody who is under-eating or underdosing in protein. And like I said, guys, I try to do everything as optimal as possible. However, there are times in my life where I just want to live. And yes, I keep my calories in check, but sometimes I only eat about 40 grams of protein. And while that is suboptimal. That is suboptimal. However, I haven't lost any muscle mass. I haven't lost any strength. I haven't seen any problems with building muscle as long as my calories are in check. So yes, the majority of the time, of course, you want to eat a sufficient amount of protein. It is important, but if sometimes you tend to eat lower protein, like for 2 or 3 days in a row, hey, your gains won't magically disappear, because when you're giving your body the proper stimulus, the proper training stimulus to build muscle or to retain muscle when you're on the cut, then your body will do what it is meant to do. When you're sending the signal to your body, hey, I'm performing this activity and I need this amount of muscle mass to perform it, well, if you are in a caloric surplus, your body will build muscle. And yes, it will be more efficient when you're eating enough protein. Same thing when you're on the fat loss phase. When you're consuming less energy to optimally recover, you won't magically lose muscle as long as your training stimulus is good, as long as you're giving your body the signal, hey, I need to perform this specific task, I need this specific amount of muscle and strength to perform it, your body will respond to that. And yes, of course, when you're looking into extremes and you're truly under eating in terms of calories, when you're, for example, just eating 800 calories per day for a prolonged period of time, and you're only eating 20 or 40 grams of protein for a significant length of time, and I'm meaning months on end, of course you will lose muscle. Of course you will not build muscle optimally. That is proper logic. But for the general population, guys, and especially if you're natural, don't overcomplicate things. If you want to build muscle, if you want to lose fat, eat 0.82 grams of protein per pound of body weight each and every day. If sometimes you miss a day, hey, that's no drama, but just try to do that the majority of the time. And if you are in a caloric surplus and you're giving your body a proper training stimulus, you will build muscle optimally. And if you are in a caloric deficit and you're also giving your body the right signals to hold on, to retain your muscle mass, then you won't lose muscle mass. Don't be misled by the myths of the fitness industry, because more people than you realize are trying to fool you, to take your money, and to buy their bullshit supplements. So guys, I hope this information was of value to you. If you like the information in the video, then please hit the like button. If you know someone who might benefit from hearing this information, then by all means share the video with that person. And if you want more valuable information like this, then subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.